Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Declan Rice, is...
Haaland, he's through on goal here. He's done very well to get to that.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Now it's Saka. And it's Azar. Tries a shot! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Punched away. Well, that is one way to stop him. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Saka, and he's managed to get free. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Saka getting forward. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Shifted upfield. Well, that has not gone well. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. Tries to play it through. Saka. Oh, that's fabulous. Rice did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's worked it through. Hazard.
Such good technique.
Oh, sweet feet. Loose ball, shoots! Goal! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Bernardo Silva. Soboslai. Takes a shot! Oh, good-looking ball. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. And he's there to belt it away. Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And he plays one through. Haaland! And that was probably asking just too much. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Great vision. He's picked his way through. Great ball, and he's in here.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Manchester United do love to play that diagonal long ball, don't they, Jim?
Yeah, and the fullbacks are proving to be useful outlets for them too, Peter. The opposition could do with putting multiple bodies on them to stop the runs, but it's easier said than done, especially if the ball's hit early enough.
Closing in on goal. Some resolute defending there. Real chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Van Dijk gathers from the goal kick. Cucurella is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Šeško
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
It's a promising position. Szoboszlai tries a cross. Szoboszlai receives it in a good position here. Šeško, spread to the right. Can he get on the end of this? And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
It's a pretty loose pass. Bruno Fernandes. Lampard. It's a searching pass. Dunk gets over and intercepts. And that is the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And now, to all members
Manchester
of the crowd,
United currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Chelsea have their second corner now. James plays it short. Shapes to shoot! And again! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, it's come loose. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for options for movement. Spread neatly. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. No way through, so chance for a shot! We've got a goal! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Nicely weighted ball. And he's in on goal. Big chance! And no mistake. Into the lead once more. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Substitution.
Chelsea choosing to make the first change. Chelsea with the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden...
And the finish! Oh, it's gone in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Quite a game this, all square again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Timber. Knocks it into space. Šeško, Bruno Fernandes. Who saw this coming? This is going right to the wire. Bruno Fernandes. And he's had it nicked away. Szoboszlai. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And they're back on the ball again. Szoboszlai. Kukurea picks it up out wide. Oh, great leap! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So, third corner of the game.
Rice. Number 17, William Saliba. Number 2, Dunk. Number 30, Sheshko. Number
Oh, he's been
15,
caught on it here. Oh,
Bukayo
shooting
Saka.
chance!
Coming on the field.
That's just playing it safe
10,
and simple.
Fernandez. Number 7,
And it's James.
Mosquera.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
Number 19,
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Semenyo, here's a towering header! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think what we've just seen is further evidence of their resilience and fantastic belief. I mean, they can always come through. Remarkable.
And it's been taken short. Haaland stood his ground strongly. Palmer, and the shot! Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. That's a nicely weighted pass. Crosses it in. And that's a dangerous ball. Good Semenyo! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And he shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
And Boma really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Szoboszlai goes short. Palmer. Kukurea. Caicedo. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now this could be a chance. They want to be quick to recover this. Menu. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. And that will be it. Manchester United have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games.
Everybody, and this is a quick reminder to
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter,
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Ferdinand gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
What a Messi! And that's off target. Upamecano gathers from the goal kick. Looking to play him in. Casemiro. Nedved. Now he's got space here. Can he latch on to this? Messi. Modric. Oh no, what has happened here? Over to the right flank. And he's intervened well there. Casemiro. Hazard. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Gullit. Hazard. It's Hazard! Modric. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Varane does really well to win the ball there. Gullit. Now it's Bale. Gullit. It's played through for him. He's had a shot! Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Messi. Messi running with the ball.
Prachuap really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Opts to play it back. Lopez. Mbappe with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner.
So, definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Messi. Bale receives it in a wide position. Messi. Impressive jump. And he makes no mistake. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Decent chance! There's a goal! And the comeback is complete. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Prachuap leading now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Plays a sharp little ball here. That looks a good ball through. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, they could be caught out. Shot, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Now it's Hazard. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Great vision. And this is Bale. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There was just...
Tries a shot! And it's come back out to him. It's a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And yes, it's him again. Quite a game this, all square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Nedved,
Has been
Casemiro, and it's Bale. Now it's Hazard. Oh, delightful ball. Good chance for a shot! He's delivered all right! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And that signals the end of the first period. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
And a quick reminder today to please take all litter bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
We're on the move again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Now it's Bale. Modric. Back where it came from. Messi. Casemiro. Hazard. Pull it. Oh, they can break here. And this is Bale. So no flag here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi. Pinches it off him. Looking for options for movement. Prachuap needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Aimed beyond the defence. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Neymar. That has not gone well. Casemiro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Fermin has it out wide and in space. Aubameyang! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
It's a pretty loose pass. Prachuap have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. That is good alertness. Oh, given away. Bale! That is special! Gareth Bale! A finish of true class! And that for him is goal number 10. Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Prachuap drag themselves back again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Modric. Nice looking ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, what about it? Prachuap have dragged it back at the last. Ferdinand. Just about up to 75 minutes. And he's gone backward here. Couldn't squeeze it through. Neymar. Lopez. Getting up there! We've got a goal! The lead changes hands again. This is truly remarkable. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let them...
And Aubameyang! And that would have been game, set and match.
Aubameyang really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Casemiro coming on the field, number 9.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. He's going to be
22,
disappointed with that.
Rooney, number 14. Pep Guardiola.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Rooney. There's the shot! And he's straight offside.
So, really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Modric. And it's Neymar. Nesta gets across to intercept that. Guardiola. Nedved. Well, played right into his path. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, good-looking ball.
Prachuap can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And here's Ibrahimovic. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, that was vital. Backward it goes.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Guardiola. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Guardiola. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's been caught napping! Ibrahimovic finds himself offside. And that is that. Prachuap can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Kobbie Mainoo, is someone who can add a nice bit of stability to midfield, Peter. I think he's capable of controlling a game. And I remember when I first saw him, I was really impressed with his courage, the fact that he was always looking to get on the ball, never moved away from anything, always happy to try and bail somebody out. And, you know, you like players like that in the team, and I think this guy looks as if he's going to go on and have a fantastic career.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Looking for the run, and this is Berbatov. Goes for a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, he's been caught now. Mainoo! He doesn't look too happy with that. Berbatov chasing after it. Messi. Spread to the right. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. This looks promising. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Prachuap clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Kubo. And Aubameyang! And he's found the net! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
After 16 minutes is number 10.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
That's a little off target. And here's Rashford. He's picked his way through. And he was alert to it. Prachuap do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Can he finish? And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And here's Aubameyang. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Berbatov. Can he get it through? And this is Berbatov. Engages and forces him off the ball. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Oh, that's ambitious. Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! A finish of true class. Into the lead once more. That is outstanding, just outstanding. You're not going to hit many better than that.
Well, that was struck with a level up from venom. Power and control aren't easy to pair up, and that was an exception.
Prachuap have their lead. Alexander-Arnold. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Rashford. Oh, just skips past his man. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And it's Aubameyang. And here's Bale. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Lampard. Mbappe. Messi. And Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bruno Fernandes gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Berbatov. Oh, that's fabulous. Delivered low. Mignon deals with that nice and simple. And here's Berbatov. He is through here. Berbatov! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Kubo. Prachuap. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Prachuap are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Substitutions taking place.
And here is the first touch of the second half. Greenwood. Now it's Rashford. Some really good ball movement. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Berbatov ready to try one. Berbatov! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Out of play for a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now it's Berbatov. Tries to pass it through, and he shoots! It's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
So, shot a goal! It's in! And again they hit the front. Prachuap with the lead. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Greenwood. And this is Lampard. He's got away. He's having a shot! Modric. And it's Messi. It's played through for him. Bale. Aubameyang receives it in a good position here. Bruno Fernandes. Quality ball. Played out towards the right wing. Bale gets into a good position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Bale picks it up out wide. And it's Kubo. Kubo. And there's green grass ahead of him. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Aubameyang. Over to the right flank. Serginho cuts out the pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Kubo, and he cuts out the supply. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Marcelo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kubo. Bruno Fernandes. Modric makes the interception. Marcelo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. Serginho. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And here's Berbatov. Lampard. Oh, that... And Berbatov! And that is high.
Berbatov clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Number 13.
Swings it across.
Number 20.
That's destined for the flank.
Number 56.
Back in once more. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Prachuap surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Tomori gets across to intercept that. And this is Kane. That is a great pick out. And this is Kane. Kane! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He won't be happy with that one. He's played it back. Bale. Now it's Aubameyang. Always onto this. And he's managed to get free. Prachuap close now to seeing this one through to the end. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Passing is crisp and sharp. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And the finish! Nicely weighted ball. Bruno Fernandes. It's Lampard, and he's had it nicked away. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Now, can they get him away? Odegaard. That is good strength. There's the delivery. And that will be it. Prachuap can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Prachuap really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.